Hey YouTube, it's Ashley, back with another haul video. And today's haul video includes 2 trips to Savers, a flea market trip, and 2 pairs of earrings that I picked up at an antique shop. So I'll start with the items from Savers, and if anything seems a little off, it's because I just tried filming this video a couple minutes ago and ran out of space on my memory card, so this is take 2. So the first trip to Savers that I made mostly because books were on sale for 99 cents that day. So I picked up a couple of books and then 2 other items. The first book that I picked up is called The Hotel in New Hampshire by John Irving. And that is what that cover looks like. I'm trying to get it in the light here for you guys. Hopefully you can see it. I picked that up because I know I have heard of this author. I think he wrote some other famous book, and I'm probably going to sound dumb for not knowing what book it was, but that's okay. And also because it's the hotel in New Hampshire, which I've stayed in several hotels in New Hampshire. Now, I also picked up this little book called Cat Speak, How to Communicate with Cats by Learning Their Secret Language. I thought this would be an interesting read. Maybe I can learn how to better communicate with my crazy kittens. If you hear any background noise, they're actually going a little crazy right now. Picked up the book Helter Skelter. I did see this movie fairly recently, like within the last year or so, but I still thought it would be an interesting read. I picked up this book called A Most Wanted Man by John Le Carre, I believe. He is the one that wrote The Constant Gardener, which I haven't yet read, but I do own. And then I picked up these 2 Chuck Palahniuk books, Pygmy and Snuff. And it looks like they're like some sort of same edition sort of thing. They were right next to each other on the shelf. They were actually on the young adult fiction shelf. I almost said something to the woman who happened to be right there stocking the shelves, like, hey, if you see any books by this author, probably don't need to be in the young adult section. His books are pretty disturbing if you've never read his books before, or if you have, you know what I'm talking about. I don't think I would recommend these to any young adults. So I grabbed those, and then I tore this bag open in the last take of this video, but I picked up these 6 skeins of yarn that were all in a bag together, some Lion brand Fun Fur, which is different shades of blue variegated, and then also this really soft looking it is by Stylecraft, and it's called Velvet. There were 3 skeins of this in there as well. It's a nice turquoise color. So that's what I got at the first trip to Savers. Oh, I almost forgot my favorite item. Well, maybe. Probably my favorite item. I saw this necklace at the last minute, and I mostly picked it up for the clasp, which hopefully you can get a nice view of. It is a rectangular box clasp. And all the stones, the rhinestones, are intact. They're all there. Some of them are dark, but they are all there. Some of the faux pearls have lost their color. You can see they just look clear. But when I first looked at it, I actually thought they were a different kind of glass bead. I thought that was intentional. So I don't really mind it. I still think it's a really pretty necklace. I absolutely love the clasp. If I ever decide I'm not going to wear the necklace, I can certainly use this clasp for something else. And if you've never seen a box clasp before, you just push down on this little tab right here and it pulls out this little metal piece, and to close it again you can see there is a slit there. You just go ahead and, it's hard to do it without actually seeing it, push that back in there and it clicks in. There we go. That's what that looks like. My fumbling demonstration of showing you a box clasp. And that was $3.99. The tag for it is somewhere around here. It'll probably turn up at some point during the video. And then the second trip to Savers that I made, I picked up some Tupperware pieces, and I was really excited because they were very reasonably priced. I got another one of these things. I don't remember what it's called. It might just be called like a tumbler. But this one actually has the original piece in it, which was kind of cool. And this was only $1.99. I like this shade of yellow. from Tupperware also. This container, my only issue is it's not the original cover for it. I'm pretty positive based on the other containers that I have in this orange color that the lid would have been plain. I know it wouldn't have been this blue color, but it still has a lid that fits it on it for $1.99. I thought that was a pretty good deal. And I'll keep my eye out for a clear lid that might fit it. And then I got this really huge container, which reminds me of the cake container that I have, the tall round one. But this one is just shorter. I thought this would be perfect for like a batch of cookies or brownies or something like that. And this one was $3.99. They're all in decent condition, a little beat up, which you have to kind of expect older Tupperware to be. People use and use and use their containers over and over again, so they do tend to get a little worn out. And then I also picked up these two puzzles for my cousin. One is from planes, one is from cars. And then I got another very similar necklace to the one that I just showed you. This one, the pearls are, instead of like that beige color, they're pink tone. This is what this looks like. And it's another triple strand pearl necklace, faux pearl necklace. And another box clasp. This one is actually a circular box clasp. This one is missing one of the rhinestones, but from what I've seen on the channel of someone that I watch a lot on YouTube, those are easily replaceable. And this one just works the same way. You just push the little tab, it comes out, and then clicks right back in. And like I said, if I ever decide I'm not going to wear these necklaces, I'll just go ahead and remove the clasps. These pearls are in better shape overall. Like, there are none that have no color left on them, but they're definitely scuffed. They're not in great condition. But I don't think anyone's going to notice that if I wear it. And that one was also $3.99. It's just got a little tiny tag on it. Now the last thing that I picked up from Savers is a dress. This is really pretty print. That was what first caught my eye, was the print of this dress. And it's really, 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 really long. It'll definitely be a maxi length dress on me. It does button all the way down. And I'm trying to see here. Yeah, the layer underneath, the like slip type layer, which is a lighter green, doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. It'll probably be like around knee length, which I don't mind. But I just thought this print was really pretty. And then I saw the tag on it, which I don't know if you guys are going to be able to read that or not, but it says it is from the Alice Through the Looking Glass collection. Now, I had two dresses picked out. I asked my boyfriend his opinion. He liked this one, but neither one of us cared for the price. What I did was I noticed that the belt is missing. There was no belt with it, but it did have the belt loops on it. So obviously there was some sort of belt, probably a matching fabric belt, that went with it. So when I got to the register, I said, you know, this is supposed to have a belt with it. The belt isn't here. Is there any way you guys can take anything off of the price for me, because it is $14.99, which I think is a little ridiculous, especially it's not a designer or anything like that. And he asked a nearby, I'm assuming it was a manager, and she said you can mark it down to $9.99. That was perfect. That was good enough for me. The dress itself is in really good condition, and I'll just toss another belt on it. So that was a pretty good deal. And then, like I said, I went to the flea market. And at the flea market, I didn't get too much. I got this big container of ginger powder. And what I like to do with this is I actually, when I'm making ramen, I only use about half of the ramen soup packet, and then I like to put some ginger on it. And I'm sure I'll end up using it in some other recipes now that I have this huge thing of it. And then I also got a couple pieces of jewelry, 2 pieces to be exact. One of them was only 50 cents. It was in one of those little like trays, almost like grab bag kind of thing. And this is what it looks like. Just a pretty black rhinestone pendant. I thought this will go with a lot of things. And then the other piece I am wearing, which is this little sterling silver and turquoise ring. It does technically fit my next finger. My ring finger, but if I put it on that finger it's pretty tight. So it's more comfortable for me to wear on my pinky finger, and please forgive my chipping nail polish. So I paid $5 for that, and it's sterling, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I got those 2 pieces for $5.50. I also picked up a record, but my boyfriend has already put that away on my behalf. So it was a Carly Simon record, and it was about $2. The last thing I'm going to show you are these 2 pairs of earrings in this cute bag. These I got from an antique store, and I don't remember the exact price. I just remember together they were about $7. So the first pair that I had picked out are these pansies, which I just think are really pretty. They're just clip-on earrings, which I really like where my ears are still stretched. It's easy for me to wear these kinds of earrings. I'll actually put the clip through the hole in my ear. And then another pair of clip-on earrings. These ones, I'm not really sure what to call them, but they're really pretty. And I believe they're like a resin. They're not glass. Here we go. That is what those look like. So they are mostly black, but then they've got turquoise and gold like foiling in them. So I thought those were really pretty as well. So those are all the items that I picked up between my trips to Savers and the flea market. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.